gave that last interview on the court. And after that, do you know what is going on? It's a live from ISS. That was like calling ISS live, I think. My question is, why that guy took the tennis ball space?
Right, space is fake. They haven't gone up there.
Do you remember they did that with the Super Bowl here in America? They had the two jerseys of the two teams way before the Super Bowl and the teams were even announced. It's like, how did you know it was going to be those two teams?
The whole point is so that you can ask the question about how they took it up there, so that you, the flat earther in this instance, begs the question of them going up to a place that doesn't exist. Because so long as you're arguing about how they got the jerseys up there to the fake place that doesn't exist, akin to Narnia, but you're all begging the question if you argue about why rockets would or wouldn't work in space up there, or whether or not they'd have a tennis ball up there. How did they plan to get it up there? How did they know that the two teams that would be opposing each other would be fighting on that day when they only had this trip up there planned this many months before? So every single positioning of every argument in this instance is assuming there's a sky vacuum for them to have as the up there.
What you're saying, Nathan, is you don't know how they got the stuff up there, right?
There is no up there!
Not there.
So have you been up there to prove it? There's no up there?
It's up all you can all get off.
And they just have the program. Everything is sent up there in time.
There is no up there. Let me answer your question. How did they get the ball to what we're calling up there when we beg the question that the sky is a vacuum? Well, up there is just a set somewhere. And how did it get there? Well, it was either put in digitally by a producer, or it manifested because there's a set props person. And the props person, that's property, like a ball, will be provided to the actor. Astronaut.
What Nathan's saying is, it's a set.
It needs to be reaching a visual criteria, not a technical criteria, not a mechanical or an engineering criteria. Now, that visual criteria might be to suspend disbelief about certain technical aspects, but it doesn't have to actually fulfill those technical aspects.
Doesn't make necessarily sense, but it does make good entertainment.
Good propaganda, basically. Good quality, high standard, polished propaganda.